Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Jeremy, founder of quickmail.io.
This is Jack, Chief Lead Generation Officer at salesbread.com. Kids, don't try this at home. Today, we're telling you the black hat B2B sales hacks. Don't do this.
Yeah, I forgot my hacks.
Don't do this.
Hacks hat.
Yeah, it's the dark side. And really, don't do it. It's just an interesting cast that I think would be fun. And we're going to share black hat stuff, but don't do it because it's black hat for a reason.
Don't share it with anyone. Keep this episode for yourself and just delete it after you watched it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't tell a soul. All right. And why are we doing this? I really don't know. But if you're in the world of like cold sales prospecting, you come across stuff and they're like clever. You would never actually do it, but it's interesting.
So if you're looking most of the time, right? So
some others I wish were shorter lived, really. But this is for entertainment only. If you're looking for actual stuff that you can start at your company, we recommend going to course.quickmail.io. It's all there, or you can just go to other episodes. This is just like the dark side. Don't try this at home.
But before that, we got a promotion. Before that,
a very brief word from our white hat sponsors. It's like SalesBread. At SalesBread, we will bring you one lead per day. It's perfect if you'd rather not do all the prospecting, personalization, and lots of outreach that it requires to get great sales qualified leads. Salesbread.com.
Cool. And quickmail.io if you want a great, reliable software for your workflow when you want to do cold outreach by email, especially if you have multiple accounts, plus great deliverability thanks to Auto Warmer, which is free. So try it out. And finally, if you know any developer, Ruby on Rails, good developers, and send them away. We'll give you some money in exchange. And go to quickmail.io/jobs. Maybe also other jobs, said. But I'll let you check.
For now, though, we are talking the black hat world and where that fits into B2B sales outreach. There's unfortunately not a shortage.
I'm starting the timer. I'm sorry, Jack. Let's go. Let's go
straight to it. Here we go. All right. Black hat sales prospecting tip number 1. This is honestly one of 2 on my list that you can actually do without feeling crappy about it. Maybe don't even do this, but you have someone on your list that you can't find a valid email address for. Shucks, what do? You can just delete them. But if you really need to reach out to them, there is a way that you can verify their email address. Open up an incognito browser, go to Gmail's login page and type in what you think that person's email is. If it's valid, it'll take you to the next step for the password entry. If it's not, it'll just, it will like break. It won't bring you to another page. So you could try many different combinations. Ditto for live.com or Outlook. They have like a 2-step login, which is only passing the actual emails. Test it out. That one's kind of doable.
I think it's okay. Maybe even you can scrape that or like automate.
It just feels that one's for like a real scraping pro. It's very difficult to automate it, but it just feels weird pretending to log in as someone. Anyways, you got one, Jeremy?
Yeah, close to this one. If you end up with a lot of risky email after validating, I'm sure you know this one. Obviously, typical disclaimer, don't use it, don't do it, just for information purposes, whatever. But if you have like a lot of risky emails, but you only want to send to people who won't bounce, well, just create a new account and basically just try your list, see whoever bounced, and then you can put everyone who didn't bounce into your proper account. And sometimes I do receive some email that are just like tests, and I'm kind of like, okay, someone using this technique on me, I can tell. But yeah, that works if you actually want to have 0% bounce rate. Some people have been using it with MailChimp, the marketing software that gives you 100 emails. Like, nah, I wouldn't recommend doing that. But
yeah, so Not that I know about this, Jeremy, but I understand that you may need quite a few different inboxes to use this approach. And also keep in mind there's something called a hard bounce and a soft bounce. Hard
True.
bounce sends back, soft bounce doesn't tell you what happened. But
But you
don't
can
do
figure
it.
out.
You're not going to
You can
do it
figure out.
anyways.
It's true.
Right. Okay. I want you to do the pwned one next, Jeremy. Have I been pwned?
Oh, no, you can do it. Go for it.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
remember
fine.
when we talked about it, but it's cool. Do it.
I'm stealing yours, but if I explain it crappy, you just tell me. But basically, there's a site called haveibeenpwned.com, right?
Right. That's it.
And it's like a database of users that have been hacked. And you can go and enter your email address to find out if your data is on the dark web, I think.
That's right. That's
So
exactly right.
in theory, you could plug in risky emails here. And I think this can be automated. You can plug risky emails. And if there's a match, not 100%, but probably that's a valid address.
That's right. And if your business is more the type of Nigeria Prince kind of thing, then it gives you a very good list of people to reach out to, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway.
All right. Not bad though. All right. You got one? Should I do a double back to back over here?
Yeah, do a double.
Okay.
I'll have only just one more on my list. I'm more of a white
Why
gray
not, Jeremy?
gray hat.
I can't
I don't
believe
know.
it. Wow. I'm shocked. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, this one is really annoying because it can work, but if you use the right, all right, if you find someone's booking link, you can usually, like if it's Calendly, there's different folders for different, like it'll be like calendly.com/name/sales/demo/whatever/team. You could query to find their actual like proper booking link and get yourself a calendar on their thing for like sales, for example, even though it's you that's a salesperson. You can also, this is,
Whoa, I wonder how that's gonna backfire, honestly. Like if someone goes on my stuff like that.
No,
Just
look, it,
burned on
I would
the
say,
stake.
I would say like you're gonna have issues with, like if you're using a Gmail account, like you can just say like this is spam. And if that happens 3 times, it probably won't work. But I have seen somebody book that I didn't want them to. And the way you do it, it's kind of clever, but here we're talking about Black Hat, so I'll share it. If you pull up your own booking link, like you're on Calendly or something, if you fill out someone else's information on your own booking link, it will make a reservation and stick that on their actual booking as if they set it up. So it will have them check marked, yes, I'm attending. It's Black Hat. Don't do it. Why? Because you're going to make people upset. I did this when someone asked me like, hey, sounds great. Yeah, set up that meeting. That'll be awesome. I said, perfect, I'll take care of it. And we just did that process. And he's like, how the heck did you already say I'm attending? And I told him, he's like, oh, so
Clever.
Don't do it, but it is kind of clever. You got one, Jeremy? You got one more?
Yeah, I got actually now 3. You know, as you're talking, I get more.
Well, we got anyway. 4 minutes. Let's run through.
All right. So basically, you can open a lot of Gmail addresses, and sometimes people needs a lot of email addresses in order to reach out. But what you can do for that is just buy some burner phones, so you don't have effectively all the accounts link to each other, because obviously Google is clever. If there is one that gets some problems, then the other one will follow suit. So you have even some services that gives you a lot of burner phones, and then you can use
Fiverr,
that to validate.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you should go like that, and then you actually be able to validate having a lot of Gmail addresses. So free
this
Gmail
is true. And again, not that I know about this, but make sure they're not VIOP numbers, voice over internet protocols. Those don't work. They'd actually have to be SIM cards. But,
that's right.
Walmart sells a bunch of them. And again, I don't know this.
Or in Asia, you got plenty of SIM cards.
I believe it.
You could get in the street for nothing.
Why do we know all this stuff? Okay, how about this, Jeremy? This one's gray. I have a gray one. This is the last attempt. I'm going to be reaching out. If I don't hear back from you, I'll assume you're not interested. So this is it, the breakup email. And then 2 weeks later, you don't reply. Another
Yeah, I
team
know
member
this
at
one.
that company reaches out. Hi, this is Todd. I'm taking over on Jack's behalf. Should we set up a Discord or whatever?
That's right.
That's
I
gray
love
hat.
this one. This one is
Yeah.
gray. Yeah, I agree. It's gray hat. It's like, oh, clever, clever man.
Clever, but
Yeah,
not cool. But not
that's
cool.
true.
Right.
That's true. Yeah, only people who actually appreciate it will actually give you points for it.
Right. You got one over there?
Yeah, I got another one, which is one we absolutely not recommend doing. You basically do a list of all consultants, contractors, whatever, and then you use that for actually warming up your domain by just basically automatically sending, hey, can you send me your price list, or do you do XYZ for, as a services and stuff like that? And usually, mouse and whisker rule, people will think they are a potential customer and then reply to you. It's going to waste everyone's time to warm up your potential inbox, to do spam on other people. It's obviously, that's black. Don't do that. Use an auto
Don't do
warmer.
that. In fact, I'm looking at it right now on my phone. Somebody texts me, 2 days ago. Hi, do you still provide marketing services with, and then my old company from however many years ago. And then a follow-up text. Hello, are you there? This, I don't know where it's going, but I'm sure I'm going to be wiring money to some country, some prince that needs it. We got 1 minute.
In fact, your great grandmother died and
exactly.
gave you some inheritance.
Jeez.
Where should I send it?
Exactly. Hold on. What about this? This one everybody hates. It's Black Hat. The subject line is, there's a bug in your code. And it makes the recipient open it. And the spin is the annoying part, because it leads off with something completely falsified or misleading into getting you into a discussion on something else, right? Like we've seen years ago, your wife is in the hospital as a subject line for people. It's terrible. Let's not do this stuff, but it's out there. Maybe we're more informed about it, so we're less susceptible to, let's say, scams.
Right?
Did we do it?
I'll do one last one. I still got 27 seconds. My last one is more close to SEO. If you don't like your competitors, you actually can do SEO attack, which is basically you actually have a lot of low domain rating domains actually linking to your competitors to actually just make them tank. That's something people have been using against us, but fortunately, damn! But you won't know the answer to this one. No, okay, I'm giving you. You can go to Google Console and add a whitelist, a list of URLs that you don't want to be counted towards your website domain reputation. And so we do that. The funny thing is actually our SEO guy actually contacted some of those people who actually were listing us. And he realized that, part of their sort of like convoluted URL addresses, you can actually pay them in order to have them adding lots of shit links to their bad domain. So it's like, it's obvious someone's been paying, to sort of like try to attack QuickMail SEO. I'd be like, fine, black hat stuff.
Black hat stuff. Well, if you came for a Black Hat episode, I hope you got what you were looking for. If you came for things you can actually do, like I said in the beginning.
What's white hat?
What's white hat, Jeremy?
Course.quickmail.io.
That is white hat. No joke. It is the white hat alternative. Maybe you listened originally hoping for some hacks that you could use towards your advantage, but the reality is it's not going to be found in the black hat world. It's in white hat. And for that,
that's right.
It's kind of like learn cold email the hard way. It really is just for people serious about getting results through cold email. If it was a magic button, we'd be selling that instead, but it's not. Instead, it's like 8 modules with tons of videos and walkthroughs and copywriting examples and list building stuff that a good agency should do if you paid them the retainer, but now you can do it in-house, or even better, give it to a team member who can do it for you. Course.quickmail.io is the white hat, the answer to the evil black hat of the world.
That's right. Ignore the black hat, guys. It's not needed. I think that's the important thing. Is like those are, plus you'll sleep better at night, and it's not needed. just keep following our teardowns episode, rapid fire.
Honestly, not
Yeah.
only that, it's just so much work to. I mean, imagine every week you needed 100 new burner phones and deal with sketchy people, and
That's right.
like honestly, if you would have just done the work required for White Hat, you would be there already. With probably less headache and, like you said, much better a night's sleep.
All right, love it. Thank you, Jack.
Is that clear? You're listening. Do you know Jeremy and I really are White Hat, but we did a Black Hat episode? I'm feeling guilty.
Okay, maybe we'll scrap the episode.
No,
Maybe
don't
not.
scrape
We don't
it.
know.
Maybe not. We're good guys. All right. We'll leave it there. Thanks,
See
Jeremy.
you next week with some more White Hat tips.
Yeah, if we're not busted in jail, that's a sure thing.
Oh, I think that's
man.
the FBI knocking at your door. All right.
All right, catch you later. Bye.